10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Explosions! Yay! Fireworks!
He's got pants now.
Well, he's got pants now. Welcome, one and all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on when or where in the world you're watching this from. My name is AJ. My fault we're late tonight. I'm joined along by my co-host Meg. And we are here with episode 29 of Digimon Ghost Game.
Don't forget Wormy.
I would never forget Wormon. Oh. So, yeah, sorry to keep everyone waiting. Sorry, yeah, I don't want to go into it, just something came up. Let's just say that, and that it's on me. So, well, we've a lot to go through tonight. We have the episode, we have comments, we have discussion, we have spoilers.
I forgot we had spoilers.
Yeah, we have spoilers. So I will, of course, make sure to mark the time that we start discussing. And as ever, when we do start talking, this will go up so that if you don't want to know what's coming or speculate in what's coming, you will be, of course, free to leave. Up until then, you're stuck here forever. But
One of us.
Uh-huh.
One of us.
I was thinking more of the "don't forget you're here forever" thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Now we gotta get a version of that with just Jellymon all over it.
we'll do it for her.
Yeah.
That has to exist, right?
That's gotta.
That someone has to have done that already.
There
Oh,
we go.
Reiko, hey! Salutations indeed. How are you today? How are you getting on?
Oh, I'm so full of pizza.
Yeah, we had a lot of pizza.
Mm.
That is also part of the reason. The food arrived at a reasonable hour, and I thought, yeah, okay, we'll be ready to go by the time we're done. And then there was just so much of it. You've probably seen the photo of the box I put up.
Yeah, it was a triple box.
Yeah, so it was like 2 pizzas and a bunch of sides, and I could sleep quite peacefully today. So told you, everyone told you she was coming. Yeah, and like without giving too much away, it seems like we're getting our feral rabbit in 2 weeks. So 2 more episodes, and I think we're getting Angoramon, just based on how the synopses go. I feel almost completely free from the flu, only with small things left. So by tomorrow, I should be back at 100% strength. Nice! Let's go, Reiko. Let's go, Reiko.
R.I.P. headphone users.
Yeah, R.I.P. headphone users. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. So we have spoilers to talk about today regarding episodes 30, 31, and 32. So that's going to be interesting. Some interesting cameos, I will say that. Everybody's favorite Digimon seems to be showing up in a couple of weeks, but we will touch on that. So I'll let you hazard a guess at how sincere or sarcastic I'm being about that statement.
Should I close that one?
It's probably not a bad. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just we have the window open, so if you hear cars, sorry. But I released that fanfic just on time a week later, then people would feel strange Jellymon didn't go to perfect. That's true. You think I'd be more excited, but she was completely overshadowed this week. Was she, though? I haven't seen the episode. So I can't say for sure. Like, I know your favorite digital hedgehog shows up. I've seen that screenshot because people have been super excited about that. So I know your favorite digital hedgehog has shown up rather than, imagine if Harrismon was blue. What would you do then? Happy Hedgehog with this week's episode. Yeah, what if Harrismon was blue? What would you do?
What was that tweet about him earlier?
Oh, it's the ghost of Rearise. Yeah, I was gonna make the same joke, but
oh, sorry. Let me know in advance about these things.
No, because I need genuine reactions, and I don't get that if I foreshadow shit. So,
Don't foreshadow it if I've seen the tweet, because then otherwise I might go, you stole that.
You wouldn't wrap me. Wait, no, you would. I thought it was a funny joke. I was gonna use it because.
I mean, it's true.
It is. The ghost of Rearise turns up this week, so I don't know if that completely overshadows our pretty cured jellyfish goddess, but
Thetis mommy?
Thetis mommy, yeah. With her, like, I never noticed it before, but her gauntlets have fingernails. That's so stupid, and I love it. But yeah, outside of like a couple of random bits like that, we haven't seen the episode, so we are going into it unawares of what to expect, what the context of everything is. So, but yeah, that'll be fun. So, yeah, so we have the episode, we have comments, we have spoilers, we have discussion. It's going to be a packed night tonight. It wasn't ideal starting this late, but again, that is on me. I apologize for that. That is on me.
I mean, it's partially on me because I didn't want to get up.
I'm not going to throw you under a bus this week.
I could throw myself under. I got a job.
Yeah, you did.
Early mornings for the first time in a while. So when I got out of work, I went, it's bedtime, and slept from like what, 5 till 8:30.
5 till pizza time.
5 till pizza time. Oh yeah, pizza time was before 8:30, was it? Yeah.
But yeah, so Meg got the job she applied for, which was really cool. I am hoping to hear back this week about a promotion I went for, so fingers crossed for me. If I do get it, it means a lot more traveling, so I don't know what's going to happen with the other stuff. But we'll always try and find a way to make this work regardless. So how's everyone else doing? Keeping to make a drawing every week gets hard sometimes. I'm a bit sad that my weekly drawings are getting delayed and released outside of their week. Hopefully I can get back onto form by the next episode.
I think Uber must be torture for you.
I'm not insane enough to participate.
Yeah, some people really go nuts with
that.
that.
Yeah. Like I'm of the theory that people do that in advance.
Sometimes, yeah.
So they just have something ready to go every day. It's like, this is today's.
But at the same time, you can't, because the themes or the what you're supposed to draw every day don't come out until closer to the time.
Yeah, no, I know there's a couple of artists that just do their own things. They just gotta go, this is what I'm gonna draw, 1 to 31.
Yeah, they'll be like, this year it's Inktober Horror Edition. And
just
horror characters or something. Yeah, I get what you mean there.
No, but I just mean, like, I know one artist, I think it's Artgerm, literally just posts, this is everything I'm drawing from the 1st to the 31st.
Oh, okay.
And just gives you a list of characters.
Yeah.
So week 1 might be action, week 2 might be video games, week 3 might be something, but it's a full list of, but
they just come up with their own list as opposed to one that floats around.
Exactly, yeah. And then sure, there's the whole thing about not using the Inktober name anymore.
I can't remember what that was about, but I know what that is.
Yeah, so
I think it's because it's become like a capitalism.
Of course, everything's a capitalism. Sure, we finished Triangle Strategy this morning, and Sarah Noah created capitalism. God damn it, Sarah Noah, you had one job. And you created capitalism. Each drawing takes about 12 to 15 hours work. Oh
yeah, I won't be doing no Inktober with that.
No.
I messed around with Inktober one year. I just bought a copybook And I was literally just drawing with a biro. And some of it was awful because I can't do proportions well at all.
Fair. I mean,
And then I just gave up because I was annoyed that I couldn't come up with anything better. So I just went, nah, 6 days is enough.
hmm.
But it was literally just scribbles with a
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
drew. One of them was like, I can't even remember what it was, but the first thing that came to mind was the guy from Mulan. I just drew him.
Mm. Fair.
It was something like defeat or something. So I went defeat the Huns. There we go.
There you go.
But yeah, they were awful little sketches.
Ah, sometimes they're fun.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, we had that when we did that 12-hour stream, and I did the little Wormmon drawing. Like, I was thinking of just doing a stream where the chat suggests stuff, and that's just all I spend my time doing, just stupid little Paint SAI drawings. Just
That would be
for just silly little mouse drawings for 3 or 4 hours, and just see what we come up with.
I can copy a drawing, but it takes me hours. Like him on the screen, I could sit here and just, after a long time, I would have it picture perfect. But I can't just draw from my head.
Yeah.
That's a skill I don't have. My dad is the same. My grandmother wanted him to go into animation because he can just copy everything. He just looks at a drawing, he can just copy it. And, back when he was younger, animation was all drawing the same thing over and over and over
Yeah, it was
again.
all cells, yeah.
Yeah, so he would have been great at that.
Sure, there's still an element of that. It's just digitized now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But he would have had to have the table with the thing and the
Yeah, rather than layer 1, layer 2, layer 500.
Yeah, he would have just drawn all 500. But no, he decided he wanted to be a snail farmer in Germany, and then didn't do that and became a baker.
That's a shift.
That is, isn't
That's
it?
a shift.
Snail farmer in Germany is a strange goal to have in life.
Yeah, but then the shift back to bakery is like that. That's okay. You're gonna have nothing left but when we start.
I know. It's a good thing there's 5 cans of Pepsi next to me.
Drawing from a reference is a dozen times easier than trying to put a figure together in your head. Yeah, and I've seen enough of Yami's artwork over the years that I can attest to that. Even just with stuff I've drawn, I think I've not necessarily a folder, but I've something back there, I think. And it's just all these drawings I did. But I don't know why I never. You kind of get like a nostalgia, not like a nostalgia, but you kind of get an attachment. So I look at them sort of 10 years later and go, yeah, I should really just get rid of this, but I don't.
Oh, I'm the same. I have drawings I did of people where I was making them into like anime characters.
Yeah.
So I'd have like an anime character that I thought they looked like on the screen, and then I try to give it the features that they had as a regular human. And I drew a couple of people, and I don't even like or know the people in those pictures anymore, but I'm like, this is something I drew years ago. I like this. I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, no, and like, what I mean, what I was saying, like, I can sort of attest to where Yami is coming from. Like, I've seen what Yami has gone through trying to come up with stuff on the spot versus you having a reference for something else. And I don't envy people who do it, professionally to semi-professionally. Looking at all drawings
is pain.
Oh, maybe I should share mine on a stream sometime. let you really cringe at younger me.
I think I still have my Inktober notebook around somewhere, probably in a box upstairs.
Nice.
Pictures should actually be on my Twitter, buried somewhere.
Oh, well.
Actually.
Even going back as little as 2 to 3 years.
The difference for you is, though, you've developed your skills.
Yeah.
Whereas we just draw something and then don't draw anything for like 6 years and then try to draw something again.
Yeah.
I wonder why we're not any better.
Yeah, but there is a fun to that in drawing as a fleeting fancy, go on, I'll give that a shot. Come on, it'll be fun for a few minutes to do something. Just as a sort of a fleeting fancy, but don't mind me, I'm just polishing my balls. But yeah,
Testing everything.
Wait, maybe I try and catch the chat, will I? With old-timey Pokeball, I try and catch the chat. I had to, like, if only for the gimmick, I had to turn this into our weekly Pokemon discussion somehow.
True.
So I had to do something.
We
you know?
haven't been playing it or anything. Well,
No.
we got a Grimmsnarl and a Sableye.
Yeah,
In
for Sword and Shield,
Sword and
yeah.
Shield, yeah.
But they were mystery gifts from the World Championships or something.
Mm.
But yeah, I suppose we'll just get into things then, will we? We'll just jump into the episode.
Otherwise, we're just gonna natter on for another half an hour, and we have too much to do to do that.
Well, I mean,
we can natter during the discussion or the anything else. But yeah.
All right, so. Alright, so I'm going to boot up the episode now, so we'll, as ever, if you're watching on the Crunchyroll app, feel free to watch alongside us. You might be using Anime Lab, you might be using another service. However you are watching the episode, feel free to join in, and I will count us in. So, 3, 2, 1... That's all. Faction light, strange and odd. How come then? Alright, now lower it down just so we don't get claimed. It's a faction, it's so unclear. Faction, real ideal. Faction, faintly behind me. Faction, we'll be alright here. Oh. Do you think we'll get a new opening at some point? Maybe after everyone's evolved, because currently they're just putting the ultimates into the existing opening. But I noticed last week with Kano, it seemed to just be on fast forward. It's like this is all the same, but because they add Kano in, everyone else gets sped up.
He's barely visible there, though.
Yeah. So Thetis will be in it next week, which is interesting because
I'm curious about
because she's last in the opening.
Yeah.
So are they gonna have are they gonna do the opening where it goes through to Kano, and then it's just Angoramon and Simbar, and then they do the full Jellymon line?
Yeah.
And then the following week do
all of them. Yeah. I'm just curious about Angoramon and a really nice little pose at the end of his one.
Yeah.
So where are they going to throw him in? Are they going to before that and then do that again, or take that out completely?
Probably take that out completely. Yeah. Ooh. And yes, Jellymon, the bag does look great on you.
What's his? Is that like a Nestle top but a Mastle?
Mastle? Yeah. Massel? What's a Massel?
A Massel Mary? Is that what we call them now? Yeah. We were talking earlier about being scared of spiders on a stream. No.
This is a trick.
Is she a child? Or
is she a child or a Digimon? Yeah.
Her face is weird.
Yeah, what is with that face?
Did she get stung by a bee?
Huh?
She mistaking him for an anime character.
I think she's mistaking him for an anime character. Is this meant to be a play on My Hero Academia?
Oh, maybe. Oh my god!
Little Kyoshiro Dolly!
Oh. He has a fearless face.
I know that. I've heard that sound at our actual train station.
Yeah. That's a universal noise.
Mm.
Although our school bell used to sound like that as well. Just a xylophone.
When I'm told not to leave, it makes me want to. Oh gosh.
Dad never said what was up with her.
Hey, Clatter.
Hey, Clatter.
He's certainly a genius. Yeah, so it's technically not wrong. Oh god. Is everyone dead?
Oh, is this like The Mist?
Oh.
The movie?
Uh-oh. He's oh my god. He's spitting he's literally spitting fire.
I think it's more to show that his breath is no poison.
Look, he breathed
Oh,
fire.
fire. Okay.
He literally breathed fire.
So oxygen just sets this off. Wow, they don't have mannequins in this year. Those mannequins were all holograms.
Jellymon just went.
She's just walking around.
Yeah, Jellymon just does not. Oh my god, she really is just a child.
Yeah, she's the same height.
She's the same height as the little baby.
Oh, ew. Ooh, not so fearless now, are you?
This thing's attacked us before.
It's a bit different.
Kodokukumon. Good continuity. Kyosho remembering. Hey, wait a minute. We fought this one.
He didn't just go, ah, ghost.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
The child's head is really big.
They can't make their own poison? Huh. Now, if only we can see or hear more about all these Digimon hologram ghost reactions from the people.
He has such a weird shaped head. I
No.
don't know.
It's like
She's cute, but she's
like
wrong.
She looks like a puppy.
Yeah. And then ate a bee.
Mm.
I'm sticking to that. Her cheeks are like,
Swollen.
yeah.
No.
They got
You're sure the
dead in the
babysitter.
corner.
I guess they're all just dead in the corner, yeah. Oh no! I was gonna say it's the blue badger, but it's still a doggo. Yeah, people are just breathing fire.
fire. But do they die? I'm sure they do. What is she doing up there?
I guess he carried her up.
You are too slight to be up at a height like that.
Oh yeah, they're scouting the fog, I guess.
Yeah. She's drawn really weird, actually. Well, not weird, but
Off model.
her face just looked really stretched out there.
Hmm.
Ew.
Oh god. That's a hell of a bruise. Are these? They're draining the data out of them?
I guess? He said they don't make poison, so...
Yeah, all the ones and zeros. I didn't realize humans were made out of ones and zeros.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh, imagine spiders got bigger like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some insects grow from blood sucking. Oh, it's going to overflow! Oh no!
Uh-oh. Get up!
He's in limit break mode. Okay.
Okay.
Yo!
How did he... It wasn't materialized. How did he kick it?
Digivice magic.
Her head is too big.
Oh, look at Kyotaro being all confident now. I love it.
Oh. Oops. Sorry, Reiko, your comment got hidden there. Always an idiot like him.
It is simply another interpretation of matter. I guess? Yoga's a friggin' legend when he gets serious. Yeah.
Did you get hurt? How did that happen? I missed that. This child must think she's in the coolest anime right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She's not saying a word. She wants to, are you okay? Not, what the hell is going on?
Like his shirt's all ripped.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I saw when he fell, he had a slash on his arm.
He got bit. Jelly and Kyotaro centered eps are always gold. Yeah. This is really good so far.
Oh, that's the...
That's Tropiamon, yeah.
Yeah.
Big jungle dragon.
I don't know how I didn't remember that name because in my head I was saying tropical one. That should have gave it away.
I was just thinking of Tropius, the Pokemon.
I know that one.
It's the one that looks like it has a mane of bananas.
Nope.
Oh.
Here, I'll Google it on my phone, it's fine.
Okay. That is some poison. It looks like someone attacked you with a paintbrush.
I mean, if
Are
you
we
need
getting...
to have a rash, at least it looks cool.
Yeah?
No, I don't know him.
You say Tropiamon. I swear it sounds like Germany. What? Tropiamon? What part of that sounds like Germany? Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie. No, I don't know him at all.
I need to mention how strangely coincidental that Kyosho and Jellymon have to deal with protecting a small girl in the same episode where she digivolves into a form with big mommy energy. Coincidence.
Being trained when they have their own kid.
Oh, have you seen the fan art? Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Terrasmon is the ghost of Digimon Arise. Is that his voice from the game? I played the game in English.
But he's cute.
He is cute. I don't like that voice. That voice makes him sound like he's a New York taxi driver.
That's really specific.
I'm just here and forget about it. Hey, I'm driving it, you know.
That was very British.
Well, you know what I mean. Oh. Hey, I'm walking here.
Don't go breathing fire. Close the door.
So why is it affecting the bandages?
Yeah, should it not be under the bandages?
Or should it not be tearing the bandages like his other sleeve? I guess the poison's not doing that, but like...
Yeah, otherwise all the people would be naked.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he was innocent in the game. Seems more cool dude in this version. Yeah, because I remember the English version. He sounded kind of like Elmo.
What was with the lip?
Oh.
That's what she did.
I guess
her lip went down over her chin.
I guess it's meant to show like she's biting her lower lip to be strong.
Yeah, but her face is just such an odd shape. It's a very odd decision. When she was turned to the side, I can't figure out what's meant to be her head because her hair is like it's like she has a big beehive going on.
So Kyoshiro's the shockmaster.
Yeah.
She's so done with it. She's so done with him. his limit break wore off.
So we're trying to say that's a whole other personality that he's not aware of?
Maybe? Is there like a Yugi thing going on?
Ugh. So colorful.
So is Limit Break Kyoshiro like is it a whole different personality? Oh crap. They're feeding on him. Tropiamon.
Oh, there's another O in it.
That shouldn't be. That is a literal because of the way Japanese is pronounced. That second O, that first O shouldn't be there. Shouldn't be Toropia.
Like the way they're all crawling on him.
Like Adventure 2020 had this problem as well, where some of the dragons were spelled out as Dora instead of Dra.
Yeah.
Ew!
Ew, did it have to... Did it have to vomit? Uh-oh.
Can you not electrocute him again?
I don't know if it'll work if he's just dying.
You say that like it's new? As if it wasn't suggested back the first time it occurred. Just like a switch. Jellymon toys with one and crushes on the other. They're like fleas. Ugh.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're like. Why is his eye not covered? I'm getting all itchy now because someone mentioned feet.
So, bad time, hero.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try and answer it. You gonna find some courage, Kyoshiro?
Mm-hmm.
He feels it.
The determination.
Yeah.
That looks like a Funko Pop.
It does look like a Funko Pop.
There you go.
Oh, it's his JoJo pose! Booby close up. Okay. It's Mon!
So pretty.
Gamamon's in love.
We're all in love. Oh, I looked completely wrong at that, and I thought she was standing to the side.
God damn it, Meg. Your determination moved me. Oh, the world. Doku tease?
Doku tease? What's a doku? Oh, I love her. I love her little tiny bloomer.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she's just killing him. Okay.
Heaven's charm. Come on, fire off celestial arrow. I dare you.
No, he's not dead. Okay. The antidote. Does he have to go around and touch every single person in the place now?
That's an interesting shot for the camera. Oh, those eyes. Oh no.
Big googly eyes.
Where are you all running off to?
I don't talk, I just open my mouth.
It's not. It's a signal. Okay, it's not as bad as Frozomon. He just wanted to find his friends. And you know what? That's done a lot better than Frozomon's friends.
Yeah.
Please fire! Please leave
No.
your Paul.
Does anyone on the ground notice these? No, they don't, because they're in the... Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I forgot they were in the digital thing. Okay, she has to help everyone. Okay. Oh, she doesn't have to touch them. Okay.
Yeah, like this outclasses Holy Angemon's healing.
Mm-hmm.
Surely somebody sees this.
Well, he does. Do you think she's an angel?
I mean, it's not wrong.
What is with the proportions of this child? I can't.
Her dad must be very
Must have a giant skull.
a goddess who they're calling her a goddess.
They're not wrong.
I mean, I said that, but I'll let you put a picture of me on the run. The arrogant jellyfish is sometimes a goddess. All is right with the world. And that mischievous face. Yeah, this is great. This episode was great.
I don't see how she was overshadowed.
No. Of course, she is a goddess, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say her what was the child's name? Yuna? Her father must have very defining features. Because Mom looked nothing like her.
No.
All's right indeed. I feel like it's that thing in Evangelion, you know, like God is in his heaven, all is right with the worlder.
It was fun. It creeped me out a bit, but it was fun.
The same way Sister Monsiel overshadows the go-kart ep for you. Well, but Sister Monsiel was the star of the go-kart ep.
She is the go-kart ep.
She is the go-kart episode, yeah.
How good would it feel if you could turn people you hate into dolls? Oh no. Oh no,
You
those are
can stomp
creepy.
and rip and get back at them as much as you want. Ex-Tyrannomon and Warumon. Oh, right, because they're both puppet Digimon. Bad friend! Okay, that's an interesting take on the episode title from the spoilers. Because the spoilers call it Bad Influence, which I think is a much better title.
Yeah.
Bad friend.
Yeah.
It's a bit.
Also, why is this not called the Doll's Manor?
Yeah, why is next week's episode not called The Doll's Manor?
Which one was the Doll's Manor again?
That was the Pokemon episode.
Pokemon, yeah. That's in a school. It's not even in a house.
Yeah.
Bad Friends would have fit as the title for that.
Doesn't count as an apology. Salt in the wound. Creepy dolls. What every horror anthology needs.
CL is the ruler of go-kart racing.
Yeah,
she is.
That's fair. So yeah, Sistermon CL for Mario Kart 9, please.
The Digimon kart game, isn't there?
There is. Yeah, just make another Digimon kart racing. Just make another Digimon kart racing and put her in it. Be
Put her on
grand.
the cover.
Put her on the cover, yeah.
Everyone will buy the Cute-non game.
Heard the alt art for that new card is going for like the regular art for that new CL card that Japan got is like 50 yen. The alt art is like 2,700. So people would buy it. Like I get why the price is so high. Japan is excited they have a CL of their own. They don't have to import one.
Yeah.
So I imagine if they were really weird about it and turned that CL into a noir for us, the same would happen in reverse. But
Oops.
in fact, the original racing wasn't too bad. It got interesting ideas. True.
Some water before I have another fizzy drink.
That's fair. Oh. What do we think of this episode?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it.
The child was weird looking, but it didn't put me off the episode.
No, and she didn't get in the way either.
No.
Like, I was fully expecting like her to be in danger, or the Dokugumon to be, going for her or something.
Yeah, or the Tropic one having her held up on one side.
Yeah, or
they have to fight him without hurting her.
Yeah, or some sort of hostage situation. Like she was there, but she didn't get in the way. So I mean, but points for that.
Yeah, she was there more so to give him something to take care of.
Yeah.
So he'd get his determination out of protecting her.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he'd just panic and die.
Or the other personality would take over.
I think it only took over because he had to protect the child.
Yeah.
I feel like he would have panicked and waited for the other two other ways.
It's funny how both Gamamon and Kyoshiro have other personalities they don't know about.
Yeah, like it's not... Like Yami said, you say that like it's news, but it's more that when he woke up and was like, what the hell happened to my arm? I'm like, wait, you're not aware of what you did?
Yeah.
You're not aware of what was just happening? That's what confused me more than...
Yeah, because we've seen him do the limit break thing before, but I don't think it was implied before it's a different Kyoshiro. It was played more off Kyoshiro was just giving big anime weeb speech to emulate, because he wants that anime school life, so he's just emulating what he sees.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, didn't the next episode have him in like in an elf wizard costume?
Yeah.
So
he was some kind of wizard detective or something.
Yeah. So
a different mind. Also, hi Juggernaut.
Hey Juggernaut. Let's see. I find interesting how the Kodokugumons are like fleas for giant Digimon. That's not something we've seen before. No, not really.
I haven't seen it now either.
Let's say a Kanandramon. How would it take out fleas on its back? Some Digimon would have lots of problems with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A child may not be able to kill them, but it could live in them like an annoying parasite. Yeah. Like some sort of Ganado. Yeah, that's a really cool thing.
You get another Digimon to poison them off you. I don't know.
But it is a really interesting concept, and we haven't seen that sort of done before, where the Dokugumon were being powered up because they were living off of Tropiumon. Like they were fleas to him, and then they were able to use his poison, his venom as their own, and go around absorbing the data of the humans and grow larger that way because they were taking in this other data on top of it. So it's a really cool idea and really damn creepy. It's like when you see a spider running around your house and you're just like, I don't want to smush it.
He's gone.
Yeah, it's like it's like when you see one running around and it's fat and you don't know if it's just full or it's pregnant.
Ugh.
You know? Especially when that Dokugumon died and it just like spat out.
Yeah, he melted from the inside. That's
Yeah.
how Kyosho said.
It just spat out its intestines.
Did not need him to get sick, and he could have just died. He
didn't have to get so it's good. Like it gets gross when it needs to as well.
Yeah.
It's funny, you know.
I
But
suppose it's like when you squish any bug. Like if there's like a blue bottle going around and you squish it, and then you take your tissue away or whatever, and there's guts just everywhere. Like it makes sense.
It. Hey Justin, thanks for joining in.
Hey Justin.
But yeah, and I do like that. Like I think our collective theory about Thetismon's personality played out.
Yeah,
She's
mature. She's still a princess.
Yeah, she's very calm and collected, but she's still got an air of, I suppose, elegance and royalty to her. She's not.
She's gonna do the laugh.
Yeah. Actually, where was that? Her mega level's gonna do the Ojo laugh, isn't it?
Probably.
Oh my god.
Or she'll do it next time.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't really have a reason to laugh this time, I suppose.
Well, yeah, I suppose. God, yeah, I could totally see her doing the Ojo laugh. Oh, that's gonna break the scale for me when that happens. Thetismon doing the, but no.
Go do it.
No,
you're so good at it.
No, not in the mood. I'm not in the right mindset to do it, so to speak. Yeah, Thetismon took a huge maturity jump in personality. And it works like pretty much like a maiden. Yeah. Wait. So Kyoshiro's not maidenless.
Oh no.
Too sweet, chat. Too sweet.
I think that tends to happen with Digimon. Their maturity is also affected by their current stage.
Oh yeah, I mean, you look at like Agumon and Gabumon in Cyber Sleuth being childish when far more childish than when they were Omegamon. Yeah, but even in the shows, Agumon is very, everything is food, similar to Gamamon. I don't think he ever tried to eat a Roomba, but still, everything is food.
He would if he got that hungry.
But as he evolves, he gets a lot more mature because. Again, that comes back to the leveling system being child, adult, perfect, rather than rookie, champion, ultimate, which doesn't really mean anything. They're just cool sounding.
Yeah, the other way makes more sense because they actually grow.
Because you're raising a pet.
Yeah. And then they revert back to whatever. So it would. With the show Rookie and Champ, there's no difference.
That's not actually a bad take. And Goramon is basically the same personality. Jellymon's still hyper, but I think Tesla Jellymon is still very. It's all about me, but I think she has a bit more focus on the matter at hand. She's not as much of a troll.
Yeah.
And Betelgeuse.
She's not so much a spoiled child.
Yeah.
As she is
just a brat.
Spoiled.
Teenage.
Yeah, spoiled brat. But does what has to be done.
Yeah. Yeah, with Angoramon at the very least. Angoramon and Simbar Angoramon are the same. I think there's a very slight maturity change in Jellymon to Tesla Jellymon. And we haven't seen any of the other Gamamon forms be like, where is my chocolate?
Yeah, they're more... They don't really have much personality to go on.
I was going to say, that was going to be my next one. but they don't exactly have personality to begin with. Like, so can the chat tell me what is Betel Gamamon's personality? What's Kaus Gamamon's personality or Wizen Gamamon's? What are their personalities?
Yeah, like
Other than protect hero.
yeah. Like
And that's really why Gulu stands out so much.
yeah,
Because he's such a contrast to all of them.
Yeah, they're just very.
They're traditional. They're very traditional shonen anime blank slate.
Yeah, I was gonna say basically they're like the sports guy in a TV show. He's just bland and does sports, that's his thing.
That's fair.
They're just bland and do fights.
Yeah, No, and I think that's
it's
very fair.
Kind of the same take.
There was this one time in Cybersuit when Nokia's War Greymon and Megamon were going crazy over food. Yeah, but I think it's more like that is played for laughs, but generally they're the ones telling Nokia not to be so rash and running into things.
The food is not their personality, like
yeah, the food
like
isn't their. Agumon's personality is just food. War Greymon's isn't, but we all have our moments. I may be overthinking it, but I feel like Kaos is far more focused than the other forms. I don't want to say you're wrong. I don't see it myself.
No, I don't.
Because we don't see it. Because we don't see them enough.
I know the first time he came out, he needed to learn how to do everything. So he was kind of more focused on that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like how to fly and what to do. But
Betel is more direct and emotional, and Wizen is more aggressive.
I will give you that he is aggressive, but that's because his main personality trait is blow things up.
Yeah, his main personality is gun.
Yeah.
He is Pokemon Gun. He's even green. That logo.
But yeah, I wouldn't say so much that he's aggressive personality-wise. It's just, speak of the bugs, there's a moth.
Is there?
It's gone under the desk.
Oh, I'll get it later. It's because we have the window open, so something.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna get up and close that window now.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, we'll be overrun with them.
Yeah. It's summer. We have the windows open. Bugs are gonna get in. It's nighttime. There's a light source, so stuff is gonna get in. Yeah, we don't tend to see them talk too much outside of combat. Mothmon.
Mothman.
Is
there a Mothman?
I think there is.
My sister is deathly afraid of moths. I don't know why. They're made of dust.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
He's kind of cute. I've seen him before with the gun butt.
Yeah.
Who else has a gun butt?
I don't remember. So what is he? He is a Wormmon. Yeah, he's of course. Yeah, he's Wormmon with the knowledge crest. Maybe I don't remember one of the crests.
There is another one. I think it's a bee that does that. The stinger comes out, but it's a gun.
We also have a butterfly mon.
Is it that?
Which?
Or does he have a drill? No, he has a drill.
Digimon is drills.
Yeah.
Butterfly Mon is Tailmon with the Digimental of Knowledge.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The wings are the right color.
Yeah. Just doesn't look like it doesn't look like a Tailmon evolution.
No, I mean, when you think about it, it's got that.
Got her ears,
and
I
her
think.
hands.
Oh yeah, her hands. Yeah, it does. Yeah,
And
yeah.
her eyes, kind of.
Okay, yeah, I'm wrong. Yeah.
No, you're not wrong. It's just.
She just looks more like a Metabot.
Yeah. That's exactly what she looks like.
But
Don't lie to them. Summer hasn't officially started yet. It has here because the secondary school exams are on.
Yeah, that's it. The secondary schools are all finishing up at the end of this month, so it's June. Summer Summer
No,
here is
they're
June,
finished.
July, and August.
They're finished school now, but they're
No,
doing
wait.
the exam for
It's not.
2
It's
weeks.
May, June, and July, isn't it? And then August,
No,
September.
June,
October.
July, and August.
That's the American system, isn't it?
No, we don't go back to school till September.
Yeah, no, but isn't it? So
Oh, I mean,
spring is like February, March, April.
yeah.
Summer is May, June, July.
and August is yeah.
August, September, October is autumn,
Yeah.
and then November, December, January is winter.
Yeah.
That's our system. Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, school-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Summer is June, July, August.
Oh, Mothmon is Patamon with the Knowledge Crest or Digimental.
Now that one I don't see.
Yeah. It also evolved from a Dokunemon, the green evil wormmon.
Oh, it's ugly cousin, yeah.
Yeah. Or
Sorry.
Kokuamon, which is the one that looks like it's
Oh, it's a taser!
It's a taser, yeah. He's Manfred von Karma's partner.
I need fan art of that, please.
Or Kokuamon X antibody.
Oh, I need to put that in the...
It's a jet engine taser. I
Oh
don't
my God, it is.
I don't think I've ever seen that design.
That
Holy
is hilarious.
He's a jet engine taser. I love it.
He looks kind of like someone put, you know those things you get to take staples out of things?
Mm.
He looks like one of those with an airplane
I
attached.
don't think I've ever seen that design. Wow.
Summertime officially begins June 22nd.
I'm a week off. Whatever.
No, but our actual summer weather kicks in when the kids have their exams. It's like it's a known fact.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We sacrifice the students so we can have some sun.
That's it. We sacrifice the students to the sun god.
And then we get summer for 2 weeks in September when they go back to school.
Yeah. It's like
It always happens.
It's a pact we have with the gods. You
It's
know?
like how when we have that festival here on the August bank holiday weekend, it rains.
Oh yeah.
Automatically that weekend it rains
Yeah.
because there's a festival on.
Mm-hmm.
Every time, without fail.
Digimon do love to eat, but some don't eat what we consider food, like Alphamon and Cyber Sleuth with her coffee and mayo. Can we not? Cyber Sleuth and coffee should never go in the same sentence ever again.
Who was eating bananas with mayonnaise? Oh, that was in 13 Sentinels, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
but yeah, that was.
Yeah, she got a crepe with bananas and mayonnaise.
Was that Miwako? Or was it
I think it was
Fuyusaka?
Fuyusaka.
Was it Fuyusaka?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's a weirdo anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. We know who her partner is.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh no.
Oh
no.
Never go to their house for dinner.
No. I'm actually disgusted.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I like mayo. But no, that is too much.
Oh, Fuyusaka and Alphamon. Oh no.
Never accept anything to eat from them. Sacrifice the students to summon Osiris the Sky Dragon.
Basically, yeah. Basically, yeah.
Yep, that's what we do. Where's my water?
Or the Wing Dragon of Ra. Either way, or the Sun God of Ra. Either way.
Which one gives less sun? Because we don't get as much sun as other places, even when it's sunny.
Obelisk just wrecks shit, so...
No, it's not him then. Shiro from Reworld D, who makes it rewards for accomplishing goals in the community. Drink those weird coffee.
That... Reworld D is the... You remember that anime video I was showing off where it had all the video game characters?
The dancing one?
The dancing one,
Yes.
yeah. They made that.
Ah, yes.
Currently, if we accomplish our tampering of the TCG contest, he'll drink coffee with chili peppers. Are you trying to kill this person?
Ew.
Are you trying to kill them? Look, Obelisk Japanese attack name, God Hand Impact. Yeah. It's a good one. I don't remember what his English attack is called.
Oh, no, it is 20 past 11 already.
Good lord.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So do you want to start your ranking and I'll come back in?
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Be right back.
God. I'm on my own again. I'm on my own again. Alright, I guess I'll turn off the second camera while we do this. He'll be fine. He's already drank coffee with mayo and survived. Yeah, but chili peppers, though. Bit of a jump. Bit of a jump. Alright, so I guess we'll get on with the ranking. Let's have a look then. Why is the am I gonna have to delete this and do it again? Seems like every time I want to include that capture, it just says no. Okay, there we are. Okay. So, let's see then. What are we doing with this? I would have said it's the Fate, but that's Angemon's English nickname. It's Hand of Fate, but Angemon's is Heaven's Knuckle. But then again, I mean, the card game just seems to adapt all of the Japanese stuff, so who even knows anymore? Like, Raidramon is now called Lydramon, his Japanese name in the card game. I'm kind of hoping that means they're getting ready to bring Applemon into the card game, because there is a Raidramon Appmon. So just for confusion's sake, or for cards that say, you know, this affects cards with Raidramon in their name. I'm kind of hoping it's forward planning, but I think it's just Bandai not being consistent with their translations as usual. So, well, that didn't take long. Well, I haven't even done anything yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'll put Meg's camera back on. Not that you guys will see her for a bit anyway. But so, I guess I'll start this week.
You went last week.
No, you did.
Did I?
Yeah, you went first last week.
Oh, okay. I think we both know the answer for favorite character.
Well, yeah. I mean, that is. I thought it was Thetis with a Y, but the subs went with Thetis with an I, so we'll go with the subs.
I thought it did as well.
Like, I thought it was Thetismon like this, like the actual goddess, but...
Maybe that's where we got it from.
Yeah.
What's on the card?
Hold on. Japanese.
Never mind.
Oh, Fist of Fate for Obelisk. Oh. Sorry, yeah, I misread that. Sorry, I misread that entirely. Yeah, no, Fist of Fate is Obelisk's English attack, Hand of Fate. Yeah, sorry, I thought you were saying Fist of Fate was Angemon's. I thought you were saying instead of Obelisk, Angemon's attack name was better. But, sorry, I totally misread that. That's on me. My brain is a bit fuzzy today, so...
It's a Sunday.
So, yeah, it's a school night. I just saw my old drawing of Tyrannomon from a year and a half ago because someone liked it. It was painful. Did I really paint that badly just a little ago?
Don't look at it like that. Just look at it like,
look at it
how much I've improved since then.
Exactly. Yeah, you're
think in positives and you'll feel better.
your style has evolved. Digivolved, you might say. So,
It was a regular Digimon, now it's a cute girl.
That's evolution. That's how that works in this franchise.
And it'll have a gun.
Since you brought up subs, when Tentomon says Koshiro-han, why did the sub say San instead? Because of dialect. Han and San are the same thing, but Kansai dialect just doesn't work for localization, and it's why. Now I don't know if they still do it, but years like in the early 90s with and maybe even in the 80s when anime was being dubbed, if you had a Kansai dialect, you were Texan in the dub. Because that was their equivalents.
Is he Texan?
What?
Is he Texan?
No. He's got a Kansai dialect. Like his
no,
man.
but I mean in English.
No, Tentomon in English.
I
No.
don't remember what he sounds like in English.
Oh, for the benefit of those with flash. Wait, that's not it. So. Yeah, that'll do. For Meg's sake.
Tentomon, you gotta get into that backup field. Alone if you have to. No, can't do. What's the matter with you?
Speak more, will you?
I'm sorry, Izzy, but I can't. The other Digimon are already out there risking their hides to stop Mekumon.
So it's basically that, like,
nervous and scared.
yeah. No, like in the original dub, there's a bit more of a bugginess to it. But like, I mean, he's trying to do that voice again 20 years later.
Yeah.
But there's a bit like it's that, but with a sort of a bugginess to it. Whatever way Jeff Nimoy pulled it off, was able to do that, nervous and scared, but also sound insecty.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get what you mean. I prefer him being Wolf. He reminds me. His Japanese voice always reminds me of. Oh, what's the butler in that show? Butler, the old butler.
I don't know. I haven't watched that show. You keep
Yeah.
telling me about this show, and I go, "That's nice, dear."
Yeah, no, there's an old man that just pops up every now and again. I think.
Clip Studio
can't
paint
remember.
is strong. Sigh. Sometimes it's hit or miss when they rename these Digimon for better or worse. Yeah, I'm hoping the rename. I'm hoping the thing of giving Raydramon his Japanese name back in the card game is just so when they bring Appmon in, it's future proofed. Because we don't want a situation where all the English Greymon cards are now being printed. Does not work with Doru Greymon, Doru Dex Greymon, or Ancient Grey. You know, we don't want a situation like that. So if we can future proof it, that'd be great.
Tanaka, that's his name.
That's
what I imagine.
Well, yeah.
If he was
yeah.
if he was a human, that's what he'd look like.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know rating wise what I would give this. It's not a 5.
No. Even though it had the evolution,
Yeah.
the evolution we've been waiting for the most, probably.
Yeah.
It's not a 5 episode. It's kind of a fillery episode. Not like
Yeah.
no plot except evolution.
It's not as good as the Vamdemon episode, which we also got a perfect evolution in.
Yeah.
It's not as good as that one. I like the concept of the episode of Kyoshiro having to reunite this child with their parents, and that whole thing about the Kodokugumon being fleas on Tropiumon, and Tropiumon's poison, or having or its pollen having this severe allergic reaction on humans. But but I also do like the idea that now they have a Digimon on film. And they're referring to her as a goddess. Will they do anything with that? It's hard to say at this stage. But this episode was just...
Like, are they just gonna the media or the government or whatever just gonna write it off as another hologram?
Yeah, it was just the thing, because nothing came of the Zasomon stuff.
Yeah, and that affected everybody.
And
as
that
well.
affected everybody. Everybody was fighting the Zasomon.
Yeah.
But we haven't done anything with that in... That was episode 12. So we haven't done anything with that in 17 episodes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they'll do anything with this.
Next episode would be a time to bring that up, maybe, considering that's something that
What,
happened.
with the dollhouse? With the...
Not with next week's episode, but the episode after this should be one that mentions
yeah, okay. There should be some sort of background event that keeps
because
that.
the news
that
would be
plate
talking
spinning.
about her, because like, regardless of what happened, a
Yeah.
big incident happened with poison gas on the street, and it was blocked off by police. People are gonna want to know what that was,
Yeah.
and then people would tie that back to the other hologram attack or whatever. So the general public should have some kind of acknowledgement about that in our next episode.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
obviously, we don't get to see that unless it's in the background.
Yes, I was... Was the episode as good as Crimson Banquet? No. Was it as good as Cannibal Mansion? No. Was it as good as Beauty Serum? I think it's kind of on the same level.
Yeah.
But Beauty Serum is such a different episode because it's psychological horror. This is
Yeah.
body horror.
Yeah. Like, I'm still like...
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, so there's that psychological element to it because if you think about nits and fleas and things, you're going to subconsciously get itchy.
Yeah.
Um
Or even spiders, you just start going... Ugh.
yeah. So like there is an aspect to the horror on it, but like they're played up very differently.
Yeah.
But I even don't think this episode was as good as last week's.
No.
So I would give this, I think I'd go, I don't know if it's a 3.5 or a 4.
I'm leaning more towards 4 because I did really enjoy it.
Yeah, like it had a very good consistent story
Like-
going on.
Like you're saying, putting it on the same level as...
And then what I really do like about Kyoshiro, sort of, all right, the split personality thing aside, like the phone call and him sort of thinking about how Hiro and Ruri are always brave and like he's always sort of not, and he's meant to be the senpai and he has to sort of lead by example and things.
Yeah.
So him finding courage that way,
Yeah, without it being his second personality even.
yeah,
If you want to add that back in, yeah.
yes,
We never did hear anything more about all the people Cherrymon killed. No, we did
no,
not.
he didn't.
They're just still missing persons, I guess.
Yeah, so
Unsolved mysteries.
I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards
Yeah?
as well.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be going into like 3.8 or
Oh no, I mean
4.2.
the episode would have to have something really weird about it, where it's like where you have to sort of meet in the middle on that stuff, and a 3.5 just is too far one way.
Yeah. But I
Um,
don't want to get into points if they're not a 0.5.
Yeah,
So that just messes with everything.
yeah, like a 0.5 should be like close to perfect. Which I think Crimson Banquet and Face Snatcher were.
Mm.
Crimson Banquet just had the weird thing of Drachmon being killed off so like nonchalantly,
Yeah.
and then it being a Ruri episode that turned into a hero evolution. Like that was like, wait, what?
Yeah. There's
But
been a lot of events too. Yeah, like there's lots of stuff. Like those children that turned into old people in the first episode.
Yeah. and I'm hoping it does bring it back.
Like, I'm sure that would be some kind of government cover-up if it was a thing.
This episode was pretty nice for a Kyoshiro-centric episode. Well, the Kyoshiro-centric episodes are always amazing.
Yeah, they are.
They always have, there's always something to take away from the Kyoshiro-centered episodes. Tamers and Savers both did politics, true. We already got the side of helping Digimon adapt to this world, now we have the humans to adapt to the Digimon. Yeah.
Was it Tamers that had the guy that kept flicking like his
Yeah,
lighter?
his
or something?
lighter,
That
yeah.
guy, yeah.
Yeah, and the
That's
two
all
girls
I
in the chairs.
Yeah, that's like I haven't seen much of it, but I remember them, and I remember being happy that adults and the
Yeah.
government were paying attention to this.
Do you know,
stuff.
I really, something else, just looking at the image we've used for the thumbnail, there's another reason I really like Thetismon. She looks like Beautymon from Applemon.
Bring me up a picture of her.
You wouldn't have gotten far enough into the show to meet her.
Ah, okay.
But
Oh no, I'm thinking of the fashion one. Who had nothing to do with fashion. She was a seamstress.
yeah,
More so than a fashionista. Huh? She does, yeah. She's more of a warrior, and she's more of a cyber version. Does
yeah,
that make sense? Like, obviously, she's a cyber or something because she's a Digimon, but you know what
yeah.
I mean?
No, I get what you mean
Yeah.
though. Yeah. So I'm just trying to find a good image I can bring up for the chat, who may not be familiar with Beautymon.
Yeah, there we go.
Is that a
Oh,
GIF?
is that her?
That is.
Oh, that is a GIF, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that works really well. I'll pop that in.
Will it play?
It should.
Is that from a game?
No, that's from Mapmon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they do that weird 3D thing.
Yeah.
Just open it in a new tab and... Is that a figure?
No, it's a
No.
3D model from the 3DS game.
Ah.
Someone's ripped the models from the. Yeah, that's in show as well. Yeah, that's in show as well. So,
Wow. Hi.
yeah, I just do this thing. Hold on. So. So she kind of reminds me of Beautymon here. They can't help themselves. They're just reusing Rearise's plot now. The game is gone. The campsite's probably closed down. But yeah, so. Sorry, so that's another shot of her. So yeah, she kind of reminds me of Beautymon a lot. Where's that GIF I had? Oh yeah. You know, it's got that same kind of energy to it.
Mm.
So yeah. So I wonder if we'll get an Applemon version of Wardamon, who you also
Yeah.
haven't met yet.
You mean a
What?
Ghost game version?
A Ghost game. Yeah, you haven't met Wardamon yet, but
No, I have not.
yeah,
I
she
remember her.
she is she comes later on.
No, she's gonna melt in her hands. Oh, oh. No,
Yeah.
I don't like her anymore.
It's Morbin time.
Oh, that's even. Oh, I think that's worse than the suckers. Oh, oh, I don't like her anymore. Get rid of her.
Coward.
You are gonna print out pictures of her and put her everywhere, aren't you?
No, I would never do such a thing. Why would you even bring it? Why would you even suggest that? Okay, hold on. I need
I'm just gonna
to.
open my work laptop and she'll be looking at me.
Hold on, I need to open up a new. Apparently, I need to redo the capture window now because it doesn't remember what the. It doesn't remember that the window for the document is open. So I need to remove it. I need to remove the capture and put it back in. This is why I didn't get out and done while you were gone, because this happened. So I had to redo the window capture.
Technology.
Hate it. I mean, I don't, but I do. Hey, it's not. The document isn't there.
That's so weird. I'll go back in.
So I'll just hold on.
Don't remove it again. Go back
No, I will. I'm just gonna completely do a whole new one. I'm not doing a display capture because right. Maybe because
No,
maybe it
go.
doesn't see it as active.
No, go.
Stop.
Pick a different method.
Sure. Yeah, that didn't work either.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
That's what I said. Pick another one and then go back to it.
Yeah, that didn't work.
It literally just worked. I
You're
watched
wrong.
it happen.
No, you didn't. You're wrong. I fixed it all by myself. Ignore it. Ignore. There is say what's a meg? You're not even showing on screen.
What the meg?
There's a meg.
Mm.
Anyway,
Doesn't shout Digimon, that one.
Which one? Beautymon or Wardamon?
The creepy hands one? Yeah, she's more of a... Looks like a Monster High, actually. Well, they've kind of got brat's faces, but...
Yeah.
Pretty.
There's a bunch of reasons why I made the short fanfic of Kyoshiro X Jellymon episode. It's a guarantee success to throw those two together. Fair. Like when I was reading it, I could read it in their voices. I could hear them saying the words. I could hear their Japanese voices in English.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Like it's like when I read Batman comics and all I hear is Kevin Conroy. You know, because he is Batman.
I always hear Adam West for everything Batman.
That gets weird. I'm sure.
It does get weird. Because then I remember, no, wait, that's not him.
Beautymon doesn't shout Digimon. She's very good.
I think she does. Visually, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all seem to be, well, the sexy waifus all tend to be
Yeah.
mommy.
Well, I mean,
With
yeah,
high
she's
highs.
basically like she's basically music angel woman.
Doesn't she have a music version? Or a pop idol version?
Yeah. God, what's her name? Lovely Angelmon.
Lovely, yeah.
Like it's not even Lovely Angel Woman. It's Lovely Angelmon.
So is it him?
From a certain perspective. But no, it's like because the Angelmon just means angel monster, so it can apply
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah.
But they have excellent voices. They do. They really do. But yeah, no, I think Beautymon shouts Digimon as much as any of the Ultimate Four. Like, they're like she comes into it like super late in the show. She is like Dark Master level final boss.
Okay.
So,
And
Wardamon, I won't spoil.
okay.
But when you do get back around to watching Appmon and she turns up, you'll go, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she's an evolution of an existing character that you are familiar with.
The pretty one?
Which
The pretty evil one?
Mianumon?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no.
The one with the puppet, yeah.
Just keep your hands like this, please. Just don't ever open your hands again.
Right, so ranking then.
Yeah.
Boy. So,
Reiko, yeah, there's basically one rule to design humanoid Digimon. Cover part of the face, either the mouth or the eyes. She follows that rule.
yeah, basically. Alright, so, gave it a 4.
Yeah.
So, the fun part is going to be working out... Okay, so I guess we work our way up. Is it better than Warped Time? Yes. Is it better than Scribbles?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it better than Land of Children? I think it's a very different kind of episode.
I'm gonna say yes for Jellymon. Or for Talisman.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, we'll come to your because your rankings on the 4s are a bit different, so I need to work it out. Is it better than Man-Eating Forest? Yes. Is it better than Nightmare? With the time loop? See, a minute ago I said I think it's kind of on par with Monster Beauty Serum. Because it's like, as you've got the psychological horror versus like the body horror. It's a very different take on it. And Kyoshiro, I think Kyoshiro finding his courage is very good. Where like in that episode he was just screaming all the time.
Yeah. In Nightmare he found courage too.
Yeah, he thought his hand did have superpowers for a minute.
Yeah.
That better pay off. I swear to God, we better not get to episode 60 and that bandage never comes off.
Yeah.
There has to be a payoff for that.
Or in like the last episode, someone's like, use your superpower or something. He's like, it's not a superpower.
I just thought it looked cool. Darling! You idiot!
This is an episode where you should have started from the top instead.
Is it better than the witching hour? Well, I like the Yeah. Which I suppose means it's better than Beauty Serum and Nightmare by default.
Yeah, unless you change them around.
Yeah, the Witching Hour was very different, but like I mean, Witching Hour and Nightmare were only 3 episodes apart, so the memory would have been fresher for why Nightmare ranked lower than Witching Hour.
Yeah.
But if I think this episode, like, if this was better than Witching Hour,
yeah,
then yeah, it has to go. It has to go beyond by default.
Yeah.
So, bang.
Yeah, put it to the top of my 4s as well.
Really?
Yeah.
So better than Man-Eating Forest, yeah?
Yeah. But I...
Oh, hold on. Did you have any adjustments that I need to take in?
I deal with the bottom one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. Wolf don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Witching Hour, that's what all the shadow people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of got me, and the faces coming out of the shadows and all that. That was a different kind of scary.
Yeah.
And yeah, just there were a lot of other things.
Oh, yeah, because like this episode isn't scary.
No, it's itchy.
Yeah, itchy tasty. Yeah, this is an itchy tasty episode.
Yeah, no, I think it would fit. I think it fits in right there. Yeah.
Yeah, so it is. So Monster Pollen overall is your 15th favorite episode. It's my 14th. This is going to be really fun to go back on. After next week when we do episode 30, because I think we do need to do sort of a rewatch.
Yeah, just get the older episodes fresh so we can.
Yeah, so we can judge them
accordingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I bet you read it in Why are you so stupid? I bet you read it in Jellypon's voice. I did.
Yeah, I think that's right. I don't.
Captain Hookmon follows it partially, but we forgive him because he's a Chad. Yeah, then we have Digimon that don't follow Lexma. Talisman's entire body looks soft, but those gauntlets look tough. Hey, Androius. Thanks for joining in.
Darling Dramon.
Huh?
Darling Dramon.
Darling Dramon. Hey, guys. Tesla Jelly? Kyoshiro Shinka! Darling Dramon. Is damn Jojo posing in that evolution sequence? Can we just talk about that where he's all... like it's just like for a split second, but he's just all...
Like he's just dying on the ground, but
for the evolution, yeah, like
he stood up, but you know.
No, I know, but like that evolution sequence will be much nicer next week when he's not half green.
Was he half green when he was posing? Yeah, okay.
He was, yeah.
I didn't notice that because I was too focused on him being off. I didn't notice what he actually looked like.
Yeah, no, like it's a good attention to detail. Like they didn't just have
the stock
footage ready to go, and like the show was really good about that as well. Because there's a few evolution scenes where, like, Hero is wearing a different jacket and hoodie combo, and that transfers into the evolution. Or, like, when Jellymon would evolve and she's wearing her jacket thing. So they do, like, they're very good for that attention to detail and making sure that what the character looks like in that moment is how the evolution plays out.
This one is an Ojo-sama, just like her Desua speech pattern indicates. Yeah. Not quite me reach the mommy level yet. I don't know.
Well, we're waiting.
Mommy kind of means different things for different people as well.
I think she does radiate mommy energy. I'm looking forward to seeing what her mega level does. But I do think we are going to get an offer.
We better.
In like if not next week, it's certainly like sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see her next week. I
Mm,
can't see her needing to.
no.
Well, it depends. The two that were in Shadow, you recognized them, didn't you?
Boncho Vetismon. Could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine? Oh, if they made her a Boncho. Like, oh, her and Boncho Lilymon
I was
just
thinking
her and Boncho Lilymon just kicking ass together. Oh, I'd be super down for that.
Hold up a minute. Ojo-sama, Desua, and who appeared in the internet a little? You know what that is?
Salome?
Shadowed. I don't know what that is, Rico. Sorry.
Is that in show? Hold on. Definitely not.
No.
What the fuck is that? What is that?
Yeah.
Chat, for your own benefit, don't Google image search Salome.
Yeah.
Some choice imagery is all I'll say.
I'm trying the one with the severed head.
I'm not.
New VTuber that appeared a bit ago and broke all the records.
Oh,
Oh, never heard of them.
no. You know.
VTuber. We recognize her, maybe. Oh, no, I don't recognize her either. Broke world records, though.
Interesting.
1 million subs in 2 weeks. Is that what that said? You're pretty.
Yeah, it's a pretty design, but what did you do to get Niji Sanji? Okay, so part of Niji Sanji. 1 million subs in 14 days. Jesus. I mean, fair play.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not jealous.
I'm not jealous at all.
No, fair play. Is not an alter ego. Sure. But yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And Ojo-sama that in her debut showed photos of literally the interior of her body. Don't know how to respond to that. Everyone have a good day. Yeah. Jesus. I'm not turn that off. Alright, that's our one per stream. I can't use that on the way out now.
No.
I thought I turned
Did it happen at the start as well? Or was it just when you opened it?
It was just when I opened
Yeah.
it. That's what I thought I turned it off, but sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, we're not
We just cut it off there. That was too much internet for us.
yeah, that's too much internet for one day, I think. All right. Well, let's get to the comments from last week, and
Help me.
so we'll get to the comments from last week, and then we'll get into spoiler territory, and I think that's where we'll finish up. Also remember, I'm always one crazy person with spare money from trying Pancho. Well, I'm always one crazy person with spare money. Oh God, I feel
paid on Wednesday.
I'm getting called. I'm getting called out. We shall see. I am looking for stuff for this, so maybe discussions may need to be had. Anyway, so last week's comments, but because the VTuber who showed the inside of her body. Like I hope it was like an MRI thing.
John? Jackson, waifu.
Northridge, how you doing, buddy? How's
We
Strix?
gotta show Sean the waifu.
Waifu? Who? Yeah, the one in the thumbnail. Let me bring her back up here.
For the... Yeah. Here she is. Cider.
This is the waifu. We're talking about Digimon Ghost Game, episode 29. Well, we've finished talking about it. We're gonna get into comments from last week's stream and then talk about the spoilers for the next couple of weeks coming up on the show. But how are you doing?
It was a camera inside her body to check for some... Ew, nobody needs to see that.
To check for some...
I mean...
Oh.
I follow medical pages and I would be interested in that, but not when I'm watching a VTuber.
So it's a very fleshy and horror... Oh, God.
Yeah. Thought we were ranking waifus.
99% having a breakdown, but of the semi-good kind, if that's a thing. It's not? It's not? I don't need that.
Jackie said, how's everyone doing this week?
Ah, we're doing good. It was a fine episode.
Mm.
You know, Meg started a new job this week, so just finished her first week.
I get to sleep for 3 days.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm just kind of chugging along. So
Got like 6 genies that could easily take the top 3 in rank.
well,
We gotta get you some... Ooh, you can make genie versions of like all the waifus.
I'll let you sort that out.
I guess doing that works. Yeah.
Well, she's so I guess doing that. I guess you though. Wouldn't be me.
Yeah, it's like when I'm looking at Instagram, I have to go, no, don't look. Because still follow a lot of medical pages.
Yeah, that wouldn't be me. I'm not into that. I don't want to be. Ugh.
I
Yeah.
watch autopsies. Now I want to draw that Bancho Tedismon.
All right. So let's get into the comments from last week's stream, and then we'll get into our discussions or the spoiler discussion.
Wait, are you doing yourself a top 10 waifu list? Not right now.
Not that I'm
but
aware. I mean,
We could.
we could.
Rank all the waifus in Digimon.
Yeah, we could do a Digimon waifu tier list thing.
That could be what we do on Wednesday.
Well, we'll see. We have to get you back watching Tamers or Applemon before we talk about a Wednesday show.
Yeah, Atmon first.
Okay.
Because you wanted to watch Tamers as well.
Yeah, well, I want to. I wouldn't mind watching both, just to refresh.
Mm.
So.
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out. So let me just go into.
It already takes too much time. Reiko, just out of curiosity, message me your price for that.
There we go. It begins. Anything held for review this week? No.
No.
Okay.
Did you comment?
So we'll go newest first, and we'll go.
No.
Yeah, there's no. Okay, cool. So we have comments from Yami, Ataro, Justin, and Clatter. So
What is that? $60. Okay.
I find yeah, definitely put your pricing thing on the Discord. Definitely.
Yeah, do. Put your commission stuff in there. We should start an art section in there.
Yeah, I can do that later.
Or we just start a Reiko section. Seeing as it's a segment. Actually, do you want to do that now?
Well, I can do that.
Well, we're talking about art.
I commented last week. Wasn't I here last week? Hijacking of the stream is over.
Goodness.
Ah, Sean.
Aw.
Don't worry. You're not hijacking. It was good to see you. I hope you're
You're more
keeping
than
well.
welcome.
You're always more than welcome.
You don't have to know what's going on with Digimon. You can just stop in and say hey.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We're all friends here. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I miss you.
We can mansplain a lot if needs be.
No, I was referring to my Digivolution.
Ah,
Where to throw it on the Discord. Oh!
top tier genie waifu pick. Ooh.
Ah.
You
Cool.
can praise or criticize my tastes. There hasn't been the designated half-hour Pokemon chat yet.
No. No, there hasn't, because we haven't got new Pokemon news to talk about since last week.
I can internet, I swear. It's midnight.
I know some of my choices will get me killed. Well, we can throw that in the off-topic section. Sure, why not? Alright. So, Yami commented on last week's, and it seems it was a very brief Pokemon segment this week. However, exploiting someone for gain is actually such a Jellymon move. Perhaps they're influencing each other after all. 55-57 though, absolutely priceless reaction. What was that? I need context for what happened at the 55-57 mark last week.
You died over something last week.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it was the bracelet, the
Yeah.
evolution not working.
Mm.
Yeah, the evolution not working because when we sussed out,
Mm.
oh, they're actually doing the thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do I have this right?
No, I think. No, I think that is the conversion.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll sort it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I saw something about a Pokemon stream being on the 29th. That was, yeah, they did a they dropped the trailer for Scarlet and Violet. Echo just makes it funnier. Gasp. Oh.
Cute.
Yeah. So, yeah, they dropped the trailer for Scarlet and Violet, and I did a thing for it, and yeah. And then we ended up talking about it more on here. So. But anywho. But yeah, when we realized, oh wait, hold on, they're doing the thing. That was actually that was really good because, well, yeah, the Digivice breaking and not being able to go to Mega Level because we don't even have a Mega Level on the Dim card yet is a very good meta. It's a very good meta reference, and yeah, no, I think I my reaction was justified. I think. But let's see then. We have Ataro's comment. Slam Dunk Asuramon was not something I knew I needed in my life until I got it. That's
That
fair.
was great.
Asuramon doing the Slam Dunk was amazing. And just shattering the thing, like completely destroying the hoop. Yeah, no, that was very good. Justin commented then, well, this was a nice episode. I'm not sure I want to say that Asuramon was a bad Digimon turned good. He was more curious than anything about people, but how he did it was a problem. Seeing the humans having their faces being taken away, roll credits, and put into that emotionless state made me think, I guess the lights are on, but nobody's home. Fair. And now all I hear is that line, was it WWF Warzone? Back on the N64. The lights are on, but nobody's home. No, I didn't think you would.
If it's that old, is it Harry Potter saying it maybe?
Cole.
Cool.
Yeah.
Back that far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cole's been with them a while.
Yeah.
So where were we? But he was nice enough to give them a mask, and I don't know if it's just me, but the mask kind of reminded me of Vamdemon's mask. Oh
You
yeah,
said that in
I
the
did.
trailer, yeah.
Yeah, in the episode preview, I thought it was Vamdemon's mask, and I thought, oh wait, he's coming back very quickly, but no, it's Asurumon's mask, and they're both similarly shaped, and well, they're both red, so. But now the highlight of the episode and the big question of what happened to Kano Weissmon's evolution. Hero calls out the Dragonia command, and I'm not sure if Kano Weissman would have killed him, but I'm sure he was going to finish the fight. But all of a sudden the Digivice screen turns red and he degenerates into Chaos Gamamon, and I'm left scratching my head going, what the hell happened? Did he use too much power? Was he pushing too hard? Kind of makes me think of the time in Dragon Ball GT when Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was finishing off Omega Shenron, and all of a sudden the fusion dissolves. Imagine playing Cyber Sleuth and doing the Lucimon fight, which was the most annoying one in my opinion, and all of a sudden your mega level degenerates to a perfect. Oh no. It just sounds like Kano Weissman can't be relied on too much if this happens again. I give the episode a 4, and my favourite character of the week is Angoramon, because he remembered Hero can't say no. And that was what I loved about last week's episode. Angoramon going, hey, wait a minute. I can take advantage of your flaws.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hey, you're a doormat.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, the Dragon Ball comparison is very apt. I think last week I did compare it to Digimon Savers when that same thing happens. They're in a very they're in a very precarious position against the biohybrids, and they overload the Digivices with so much power that the Digivices explode and they have to go get new ones. But you see the silhouettes of the megaforms burst forward from the perfect levels. So it kind of reminded me of that in a way as well. Optimus Prime, give me your face. Digivice breaking, time for biomerge.
Oh, that's a lot of waifus.
Oh god.
It's on Tier Maker though.
Okay, well I can take a look at that later.
There.
But yeah, no, I mean, Justin sort of echoes a lot of what we were saying last week, and the Dragon Ball comparison is apt, but just keeping it within Digimon, it reminded me more of Digimon Savers in episode 28, 29? No, it might have been 27 or 28, one of those. It's in around there. So, then Clatter says Ghost Game episode 29 spoilers. Cool. So we're talking about this week's episode. The episode was good, weird, and also seeming to drag its feet before getting to the heart of the matter, but still a good episode. Gotta say, I'm not a shallow or narcissistic person, but the way Toei drew that kid's face made her half ugly, and yeah, it was such a weird design on Yuna.
It wasn't that she was ugly, it was just she looked like she was from a different show.
Yeah.
She looked like it was a crossover episod between something, and she was from a different show.
I wonder, like, if they tried to did they try and draw her in the style of a character from another one of their shows?
Yeah.
Like, was she meant to emulate cuteness in like a pre-cure level or something?
Yeah,
something
I
like
don't know
that.
what it was, but it just
God,
didn't fit, because like
Her
Kyosho picked her up
mother
at one
having
stage.
to give birth to that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I was just about to say that Kyosho picked her up, and her head was like this much of his body. Like, it really didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Her cheeks were out here somewhere. And
yeah.
little girl, the uncomfortable thing to look at. Oh, hey Sleek.
Hey Sleek. Gotta say, oh yes, I'm not made her half ugly. If the writers didn't want Kyosho and Jellymon to get into the matter fast, then they should have had multiple Dokugumon show up, or have a different enemy champion show up, and then have the trio lag behind it with a kid to care for. Yeah, okay. Besides the fact I just want the writers to just let Kyosho be permanently half calm, brave, or docile already, since we're literally this far in the series. I really hope we see some type of either current or past conversations between Ruri and Angoramon regarding the whole Digitamamon debacle soon. Yeah, they haven't really...
Yeah, I'd like them to talk about that, because
it hasn't had room to breathe.
Yeah, like, he killed his best friend. Surely he wants to talk about that.
Well,
surely he needs to talk.
Well, I think we do. Alright. That is probably a conversation worth having when we get into the spoilers.
Why?
because of the way episode 31 works out,
Okay.
that might be a conversation worth having.
Hamster in disguise. I mean, you're not wrong. That child was a hamster.
A hamster in disguise.
That's what she was. Is it Hamtaro? Hamtaro
Was she a Hamtaro?
Hamtaro looks like that, right?
No.
No. Close though.
Close, yeah. Like it
The
is
big
the
cheeks.
big cheeks, yeah. Like
And the lip.
yeah,
See, that's what I meant. Her lip did that, but it went down over her chin.
yeah. I think she was meant to just be biting her lip to stay strong and not let the tears out
Yeah.
because she was, trying to be brave for genius.
Yeah. But it just came out making it look like she just went. Oh. It didn't work so well for me. Maybe it was the angle of the way he was looking down at her as well, but it was strange.
But let's have a go then. Where's the rest of it? I'm losing my.
Too many tabs.
Yeah.
Close all the beauty mon.
I will in a sec.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah. No, right. So, yeah, that's the end of the comment. Yeah, I would like the Digitamamon stuff to come up again because Angoramon was forced to kill his best friend, and it's been 2 episodes now, and we're kind of just pretending it didn't happen. No.
Yeah. Now maybe he is as well.
Well, I was about to say denial and remorse work like that. Guilt works like that. It might just be a case where he doesn't want to talk about it yet, but I would like the show to acknowledge it happened at all. Otherwise, the heart of that story doesn't really mean anything. It could have just been a random Digitamamon. The connection to Angoramon doesn't really mean anything if they don't follow up with it. Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just talking with Rico.
Can you wait until we're done? When we're not live?
I can. Let me just finish this sentence.
Killed my best friend. Well, time for a filler episode. You're just like my computer, too many tabs. Yep, and then I forget which one I have open. So, with the comment section at an end, we will be entering... I can find the damn thing. Yeah, we will be entering the spoiler room brawl. It's gone midnight. I really should be off. I'll finish up tomorrow unless it's only 10 minutes till spoilers. Well, spoilers are going to be starting from now, so Yami, it's actually a good moment you've picked to bow out. So, will Sembar and Goramon evolve to Lemormon thanks to Ruri, or will he evolve on his own? We'll be discussing that because I have theories. Even better time to leave. Indeed. Not that we want to see you go, but it's an apt time for yourself. I appreciate that.
And we don't want to go much later than we already have.
No.
So now's a good time to do them.
Yeah.
Before we go off on another tangent.
So, have a good night, Yami. Sleep well, and I shall catch up with you later. Now, so this is your last warning. We are going to be talking about the spoilers for episodes 30, 31, and 32. If you want to be part of that discussion, please continue to hang out with us for another few minutes. If you'd rather wait and see what happens on your own, awesome. That's totally fine. You can head off now, and hopefully we'll see you back here next week. I will leave you with this though. Ruri 15.5, 0.5 for Frozomon. Her NDE was nothing to the others. Hero 15, EO 14, Jelly 11, Angora 10, Gamma 8. Wait, what are these? What scores are these?
NDE.
Yami, I'll catch up with you later on that. So, the episode title for next week. As we've seen, the subs are calling it Bad Friend. The spoilers are calling it Bad Influence, which I think is a much better title. And as such, that is the one we'll be going with. So, let me just close that off. And that, 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 and that. God, I really do have so many tabs.
Don't tase me, bro. Oh yeah, Pokemon Gone.
Yeah, I was meant to put that into the thing and just that didn't happen.
Leave that one
I'll leave that open. So here we are.
There we go.
So, episode 30, Bad Influence, airing June 19th. Ex-Tyrannomon and Warumanzemon suddenly appear before Kayano Aramaki, a junior high school student who's been skipping school. The two cozy up towards Kayano, asking to play. At first, Kayano is confused, but gradually warms up to them when they turn Kayano's nagging father and homeroom teacher into dolls. As their friendship grows, ex-Tyrannomon and Warumanzemon also grow in stature. Kayano's childhood friend, Aoi, visits Kayano's home, but Aoi is also turned into a doll. Ruri gets worried when she suddenly can't get in contact with Aoi, and contacts Hiro to begin a search for Aoi. They find a suspicious hologram ghost shaped like a yellow bear and follow it. So, regular Monzemon.
I was just gonna stop you there and ask, is Monzemon the teddy bear?
Yeah, but Warumanzemon is the tattered black one. He's
I think I remembered.
Huh?
I remembered.
Yeah. So, meanwhile, Kayano, accompanied by ex-Tyrannomon and Warumanzemon, wander through the town, changing people they pass in the streets and people in the park into dolls. They begin to play a cruel game with the dolls. Okay. So, more body horror next week. I mean, Piedmon turned everyone into keychains back in Adventure 99, but this is a bit different.
Also, Yami said it's the near death count.
Oh, the near death count. Oh, okay. Heart attack, sheer heart attack. You're a bad friend. Curiosity won out. Interesting.
Near death experience.
Yeah. Oh, near death experience then. NDE. Yeah. Okay, that checks out.
0.5 for Frozen Man. Yeah, because she didn't nearly die.
Yo, yeah, there was that moment where
the
it's
other
like,
two we were like, oh, they're dead. Okay.
Yeah. And we were like, oh, that phone is going to go off. And then it didn't. Yeah. There was a good tension in that episode. It's just that don't hurt our friend ending is...
Yeah, it was just really...
So. Sheer heart attack. Oh boy. Right. Wait, is sheer heart attack Minervamon's boob laser? No, I'm not joking. I've shown you. Minervamon has like boob lasers, and I think it's called. I think it's it might. Because Sexy Dynamite is the one where she jumps at you crotch first. Right into your face.
Crotch first and shoots boob lasers.
Oh god. Yeah. Oh, they were super horny when they made Minervamon. They were... Sorry, not Minervamon, Mervamon.
Mervamon.
Yeah, because Minervamon's the smaller one. But they were super horny when they made Mervamon.
She don't even need no fan art.
No.
They don't put the fan art in the show.
Yeah. Like when she digicrosses with Sparrowmon to become Jet Mervamon, there's like Sparrowmon's headpiece becomes like a helmet for her, and Sparrowmon's like arms come out holding laser guns. But then like the wing part locks around her waist, and it's a very close up, almost camel toe shot. It's super creepy.
Yeah.
Like, Cross Wars was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I probably looked at it and went, Yeah, that's cool. But oh no, I look back at it now and it's kind of cringe.
Yeah.
You know, that's why she was censored a lot in Fusion. Yeah, I mean it was bad censorship, but yeah, they tried. It's kind of like they just went over her with a Sharpie.
I even remember Lilithmon from Cross. Are we sure this franchise is for children?
Oh yeah,
For children, drawn for the adults
but
who have to watch
but like
it.
this is no, because there's this really weird moment with Lilithmon in Cross Wars as well. Like because she's the god, because she's based on Lilith and she's the demon lord of lust or whatever. Fine, play her up as sexy. It runs into her character.
Is she
Fine.
Lust in English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Surprised
I
and stuff like
think.
that.
I'm not sure if they changed it from lust to something else. Maybe they did. Maybe they changed it to something else. I do remember some sort of discussion where it's like it's kind of the same but not really.
Yeah.
Um,
Because that's why they changed in Pokemon Pearl, Irida, she was meant to be like
lustrous.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's yeah.
So that's what's making me think maybe it was changed.
But anyway, right? But she's the demon lord of lust, and so I thought, okay, yeah, like sexy. It plays into her character, etc. But there's the episode where Balmon evolves into Beelzemon, and she's sitting on top of a high machine Dramon, which is just Mugen Draymon but in red.
Okay.
Right, so she's sitting on top of it, giving it orders and whatever. And when Beelzemon and Shoutmon Cross 4S destroy this thing, there's this really weird shot where she's front and center to the camera. The camera is on her directly, and she's like, I can't believe I lost. And her boobs are just...
For no reason.
For no reason. Absolutely no reason. So in the dub version, they just get rid of that completely, and it's a shot from a completely different episode of this close up of her eyes going, I can't believe that. I can't believe I've lost.
They couldn't just zoom in on her face in that moment.
No, because it was just this completely different shot from a different episode, just to.
Did it have a different background? Did it
No,
look
because
weird?
it's just like the frame is
her
just
face.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's so dumb. And I look back at it now and I'm just like, oh god. Like, Rosemon in Savers was sexy, right? And she even had jiggle physics, and there's some interesting gifs that people have saved where, like, she cracks her whip and her boobs just jiggle or whatever, right? But Rosemon was kind of funny in that it looped back around to being absurd. Because it was like they tried so hard to make it sexy, it looped back around on itself.
And it was just comical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Crossword stuff is like, I can't even give it that. It just loops back around to being cringy. It's so over the top.
Is it more like you feel like whoever drew it was a pervert rather than...
Yeah.
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 Some things be like that, yeah.
Yeah. That's an apt way of putting it.
Instead of them playing it off as like fun, etchy comedy kind of thing, it's more like, oh, he was really into this.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like
not to king shame, but you know,
not king shaming. Like, I think the idea of Mervamon being so liberal that she will actually attack you crotch first, I think that's kind of hilarious, right? Because I think that's an element that sort of loops back around on itself to just being absurd. But it's the whole when it's the whole part of the fusion where the Sparrowmon wings latch around her waist, and there's the close-up is just one or two shading lines away from being an outright camel toe.
yeah.
And I'm just like, lads, come on.
You could have just not drawn that.
You could have just not done that. You know.
They did one boob thing with Babamon in Tamers one time.
Did they? I don't remember, but when we do eventually get back around to watching Tamers, I'll get a complete refresh on that. So if we had older characters, we could go wild with the fan service by making more human ex-Digimon relationships, but that went a bit spicy.
I mean,
not being able to stop thinking about it was the first thing that pushed me to write something.
If it was an adult show,
and that, oh yeah, that
definitely it would
well,
be.
the Lilith, the thing about the Lilithmon Digicross with Blastmon and Evilmon, like the thing about that fusion is even in the show, that was played up for laughs. Like they explicitly have her freak out that she's basically just wearing underwear with Evilmon's face on her boobs and her crotch. So they at least, and Blastmon's head ends up on the end of a flail for her. It's like they acknowledge in show it's a stupid design. So I kind of sort of give that a pass.
Yeah, it's not like you can tell the writer wishes he was that underwear.
Oh, that meme. Oh god, I wish that were me. Yeah. If it was Masaru, he'd go all the way. Oh god.
But yeah, I can definitely see if it was an adult show written for adults with like adults that had Digimon.
Yeah.
The first thing they would do is try sleep with them.
Have you seen the internet?
There's shows like that as well, like was it Time of Eve, I think it was called? And there were androids, they were kind of like iRobot, you know, the robot lives in your house and it's like a maid or a butler or whatever, but people start falling in love with them because they're humanoid. I didn't see the end of their show, but it was illegal to fall in love with them or have a relationship with them. Oh. Because, well, they were a robot and, you know. Yeah. They were some kind of AI.
Kind of like Chobbits, was it?
Not sure.
Because Chobbits had a thing where...
It was a very grown-up anime, though.
Yeah, no, Chobbits kind of did a similar thing. Where it became a problem that people were falling in love with the robots rather than other humans. And the whole thing about that show is Chi, her power button is down there. It's literally her on and off switch. So if it ever went too far, she would lose all her memories. Yeah, so it kind of reminds me of Chobbits in a way.
Yeah.
But like the show goes out of its way to put her in every moe sexy, like it runs the full gamut of early clamp costuming. But
now Time of Eve is more dystopia type.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Well, Chobbits in universe, Chobbits is a sequel to Angelic Lair.
Okay.
Yeah, and I love Angelic Lair. That's one of my favorites. The manga's better, of course, but Angelic Lair as a show inspired one of my first fanficky Digimon, and that is a story for another time. So, what are we doing? Right, so the spoilers.
Yeah. We got into a whole other world there.
Yeah, so... Yeah, like I like the idea that like Exteranamon, Warumonzimon, Monzimon, they're teddy bear, plushy puppet Digimon, them turning humans into dolls and puppets is really sinister. And then the thing goes on to suggest that they're going to start literally ripping the stuffing out of them.
Yeah, it looked like that in the trailer because they all have like stitches and ripped bits and stuff.
Yeah, and even the trailer was like you could stomp on them and tear them apart and get back at them. So it looks like it's going to be a very creepy episode next week.
When they turn back to life, are their legs just detached from them, or
oh, God.
Her dad is just ripped in half on the ground and he just... If it was an adult show, it would go that way.
No amount of Mummymon magic is going to be fixing that one, I think. But
he turns back and goes, oh.
Right. So then, episode 31, Sujigiri, which is by all accounts going to be from the looks of things, going to be the Angoramon or the Simbar Angoramon evolution episode. And this is where I think talking about Digitamamon should come up.
Yeah.
So, the episode is just called Sujigiri. And it says that a Sujigiri Digimon appears, attacking both humans and Digimon left and right with an eerie sword in hand. On the very night that Angoramon learns about it, he runs into the Sujigiri Digimon by pure coincidence. But the truth was that the Digimon wasn't the culprit. Whoever holds the sword gets changed into a Sujigiri. When Angoramon touches the sword, he is driven by the urge to slay someone. Will Angoramon be transformed into the dread Sujigiri Digimon? And then translator note, Sujigiri is the practice of when a samurai gets a new weapon or technique and would test it out, often on a random passerby. So this is why Lemormon is so feral.
Yeah,
That touching this sword fucks with his data.
I guess so.
Or it has an influence on the evolution.
Yeah, I guess he evolves while holding it, and that's what does it.
And that's what does it, I'd say, yeah. Which is also an interesting thing in itself. Because you have another outside source interfering or coercing the evolution in a certain direction. Like, what would Angoramon turn into if this wasn't involved?
Yeah, like, it'll be interesting to see if it actually is the reason.
Yeah.
But it seems like it would be. Yeah.
There's some yokai shenanigans there, yeah.
Maybe that's why, after he kills his best friend, now he'll be pushed to kill random people. Maybe that's why he evolves the determination not to kill, and Rory determined for him not to kill someone.
Maybe.
And that pushes the evolution into
Well,
that.
I mean,
But then he'd have to be Simbar to
Yep.
pick up the sword, so... It doesn't say he's not.
No, I mean, but I hope by slaying it meant verbally killing someone. This will also explain where the sword of Lemormon comes from.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Do I still have the image for Lemormon?
You should, because clearly you don't delete anything.
No. Where the hell is that card gone? Oh, yeah, that's the one. So. So it already looks like he's like got something with like this Millennium Eye thing on the end of it. So he's holding some sort of staff or weapon. So touching the sword or holding onto the sword while evolving is probably what sets this off.
Yeah.
So Lemormon is Angoramon's true evolution, or is it a side evolution? I think Sujigiri would translate into crossroad killing, which is interesting. It's also a Pokemon attack move, but it's called Night Slash over here. It's Yami Bakura. The Millennium Sword, yeah. So yeah, so I think this is an episode where you bring up the Digitamamon stuff, because it could be a case where like that is stuff still playing in his head.
Yeah, so maybe when it's giving him the urge to kill someone, he maybe shouts at Rory, I don't want to kill anyone else or something, and
yeah, it could be something weird. Like,
and he's like,
weird.
we can fight this, and boom, there it goes.
Yeah, but see, we did have the question earlier, do we think Angoramon is going to get the evolution power from Rory or from something else? And I think it's the something else.
Yeah, well, maybe he has the determination not to kill by himself then.
Yeah, or he's just rabid. There is every possibility he is just rabid.
Yeah.
And using him as a liability. Which I think I might actually prefer, because he's the smart and calm one. So
you wouldn't like him when he's angry?
Yeah. And because we haven't seen Gulus in so long,
Yeah.
having somebody else on that kind of level where if they show up it's kind of a liability because they
But he's also there if you need a killing.
Yeah. So it all depends.
Gulus, we can't really call out too much to do the killing.
Because I don't think his artwork would always look so
vicious.
Yeah, I don't think it would. Like, you would have all his artwork is evil look, not evil look, but all his artwork is feral. It's all feral. There's no nice Lamormon. There's no calm artwork. There's nothing like that. It's always rabid and feral.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's going to get a...
Sorry, it's a rabbit.
He is a rabid rabbit, yeah. As I said that to Reiko on Twitter last night. I was like, because we were saying, was tonight the night we get Thetismon? And I was like, yeah, it seems we'll get followed by a rabid rabbit. Soon enough. But
one has to draw a rabbit's version of him now.
oh god, no. Don't put that energy out. Don't put that energy into the universe.
You just have to recolor it a bit.
I'm deleting this stream. I can't have that energy out there. It's too powerful. So there's no there's no calm artwork of Lamormon. So it might just be a case where the sword is too much of an influence. Maybe she does get through to him, and maybe it's some sort of take on when Bethel was turning and then was able to overcome it and evolve. But Desmond, no. Desmond, no. Okay. So, Lamormon will immediately throw itself upon any Digimon that reacts negatively towards it and smash it repeatedly until it stops breathing. So it's a vibe check Digimon. Yeah. Awesome!
Makes sense.
It's what's its name from Pokemon? Hatterene?
Hatterene, yeah.
Yeah.
But the...
This one's at least 19. Yeah. God Lord.
But it makes sense in the context as well of, like, everyone has, their quiet friend who never gets angry or anything. But when they get angry, it's scary. Like, I used to never get angry. And then when I would, my friends were terrified of me. And, yeah, it's almost like he's sick of being the calm one and the level-headed one, and he just breaks out.
Yeah, and the Sujigiri, the Sujigiri sword is probably going to be what brings that out, especially if there's a moment, because I've pointed out a lot of bad stuff's been happening to Ruri the last 5 episodes or so. Maybe it all just builds up. Like, Ruri's always in trouble. She's always getting eaten. She's always a damsel in distress.
You think she'll be the person? Like the random person, the Azir.
Oh yeah.
Play? You think he's gonna turn the sword on her?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And there'll be some power of friendship shenanigans, and that's how he's tamed.
Yeah.
Or it just de-evolves. Like, it'll be a Skull Greymon situation where he just rampages until the evolution wears off. This'll be a dark evolution. I feel, judging now, I could be completely wrong, but maybe I'm fantasy booking a little bit. But the synopsis leads me to believe this is our Skull Greymon episode.
Yeah.
Where he just goes ballistic and then runs out of energy. And but you know what?
But that would make him like a dark evolution.
Yeah.
So,
but it may be too close to Gulus. The only thing is Gulus knows it's there and is very calculated. But we also haven't done anything with Gulus either.
I don't think Lamormon's going to be completely mindless, though. Too intelligent. I don't think he'll turn completely mindless.
Maybe not.
Maybe he'll just be a complete bitch.
So, in other words, Angoramon's going to go kaboom. Basically, that's my theory on it. Like, I'll be happy to be wrong, and I'll be very curious to see what the show actually does with the idea. But I've no reason to believe that from what we have so far, and if it were up to me, I would have the Digitamamon stuff on top of all the crap Rory's been getting into for the last couple of weeks. Just build up, and it all sort of just takes its toll on him, and the sword unlocks something just buried. Some like bottled emotions, you know, when they start to rise up and you don't let them, and then they literally get bottlenecked, as the phrase is, and it all just comes out at once. So
maybe the sword will be like that Wonder Woman meme we saw earlier, where she starts giving
Oh,
out
the
to
lasso.
everyone and bitching at everyone, and then she goes, "Oh, my lasso of truth was tied around my leg. Sorry." So maybe the sword is kind of like the lasso of truth, where it'll actually
a
just
dark
make
evolution
him
is simply
give
an
out.
evolution using as fuel emotions that we don't like. It's not a wrong or false evolution or anything like that. If we can accept Omegamon as a Digimon evolved by desire for salvation, we can have Digimon evolved by envy and humiliation for a fluffy boy. Exactly. Yeah. No, I mean it's, you know, it's you know, it is a like it may end up being a Megidramon situation from Tamers. You know, it could be Digitamon basically foreshadowed his Berserk evolution. I think so. Yeah. No, I definitely do think Digitamon is going to factor into this in some way.
Oh, he has to.
So, moving on then.
Oh yeah, there's still another episode.
There's
isn't
still
there?
one episode left, so let me put Best Girl back up. Okay.
I want to dye my hair.
So last episode then, episode 32. Who are you?
Who are you?
So brace yourselves. Everybody's favorite Digimon is coming back this week. Airing July 3rd. Everybody's universally favorite Digimon, yours and mine, is featured heavily in this episode. So I would hold on to your butts. It's going to be shocking. I don't think you guys are going to know how to process the emotion from the shock of this. But we're in it together. We're a community, right? So that, like, fist bump me here, guys. We got this. So, episode 32. Who are you? The peaceful everyday routine of Hiro's partner Gamamon is slowly disrupted. He stood up by his friend Gotsumon. Hiro says he saw him in a place he wasn't supposed to be. Then one day, when he returns to Hiro's room after a day out, he finds another Gamamon there. I'm Gamamon, he claims, but neither Hiro, Ruri, or Kyoshiro believe him. They think the other Gamamon is the real Gamamon. Having lost the place he belongs, Gamamon wanders around in sorrow. Baby? The other...
I'm not looking forward to that.
No, Gamamon wanders around in sorrow. The other Gamamon is Betsumon in disguise, whose goal is to take Gamamon's place, and together with its fellow Betsumon crew, plans to take over the dormitory. When Gamamon returns to the dorm, he learns of the Betsumon's plan and tries to tell Hiro about it. So, everybody's favorite Digimon, Betsumon. Also, how much of a this will hurt? You know, yeah. You think Angoramon needs the sword to Choshinka, like how where Garurumon needed the weapon to evolve to Crest Garurumon? Oh no, Betsumon! Yep, everybody's favorite.
Okay.
So, it's the Mukuro arc from Data Life all over again.
This will be one weird episode.
Yeah, also, we know what Betsumon looks like. How the hell does Hiro get tricked by that even in a Gamamon costume?
Yeah.
How does
Like, is Gamamon gonna walk in that time and
there's just gonna be a tall
man sitting on the thing dressed as him, and they're just like, no, this is the real one.
Yeah, just a dude sitting on the couch, like with his legs crossed in a Gamamon
Just chewing on a
costume.
chocolate bar.
Yeah.
I'm Gamamon.
What?
He's like a foot taller than all the children.
Because like Betsumon's whole thing is just that it's a cosplay Digimon.
Mm.
Like, it got a really cool episode in Young Hunters. Where like it dressed up as a bunch of different Digimon and even put an Omegamon costume together and but the thing is, like, he's not exactly a master of disguise. All his costumes look like cardboard cutouts of what they're meant to be.
Mm.
So, yeah, this is going to be our.
Sorry, go on.
This is going to be, I think, just our breather episode after whatever goes down in episode 31.
Mm. Yeah, definitely.
We've seen Betsumon being used as a joke, but have we ever truly seen it in a serious story using its ability seriously?
That's what I was just about to ask. Does he actually have like a glamour ability?
I don't think
Like,
so.
it puts forward an image and that's what people see?
Maybe, but maybe
Or
it
is
can.
it that maybe it does, but it doesn't actually...
Oh no, a comedy Digimon actually felt like a threat. I mean, and it's possible they go that way with it, because otherwise Hero and everyone just look like the biggest idiots on the planet.
Yeah. But maybe
But
other Digimon...
generally, when we've seen him, it's been... No, there's like, how would you ever think that was the real one?
Yeah.
Like there's... Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm wondering maybe... Well, as we said, we've not. People are saying that we've not seen him in a serious role before. Maybe he does actually have some power, at least over humans. That
Maybe.
he can change what his data looks
Yeah,
like, or
possibly.
something. Yeah. Does he have anything on like Wikimon or anything that would say that?
We can take a look. I don't believe so, though. Like, all his costumes look like this Tailmon costume.
Oh, look at the bulge on that.
Yeah, the
No!
ball, the belly button.
Please, please. I don't need that in my life. I don't need that dressed as Gamamon.
But, like, all his costumes look like that. Like, that's his Omegamon costume. His Shoutmon, his Angemon, his...
Does he have like a deep voice?
His voice is exactly what you think his voice is.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like if you walk in like an American movie and a big fat hairy dude is there smoking a cigarette and dressed like a woman or something.
Yeah.
So what are you looking at?
Yeah. So,
This is so creepy.
an eccentric Digimon that impersonates all sort of Digimon in order to confuse the enemy. While it is a puppet Digimon similarly to Edamon and Monzaemon, it is a rare type capable of disguising itself as various types of Digimon by changing the Digimon suit it wears. Its special moves are Tsukomi Punch, which, despite only having the power of a straight man's interjections, comedy straight man, not straight man.
Right.
As in, you know, because his whole thing is like he's like a Laurel and Hardy kind of thing. You know, like one's the funny man and one's the straight man to play off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking, are there Digimon with the power of gay men? Like what?
No, that's why I said straight man is in comedy.
Yeah, but that's why I read it first and I went, what?
Even after I explained it. Anyway.
No, not after, before you explained it. I
Yeah, but even when I said it before I said Laurel and Hardy, you were still looking at me like I had 12 heads.
No, I was waiting for you to explain that part, but before, like when I read it, because I read faster than you, that's what I thought first.
Has the ability to mentally drain the opponent and cold gag, an attack which utilizes its dubious gaze and cryptic gags to stop opponents in their tracks as if they've been frozen.
Oh, he doesn't have any.
No. Yeah, no, it's literally he uses the power of bad comedy. So I like, if they find a way to make this serious or work, like fair play to them, but
Doesn't think I'm not a growth spurt.
yeah.
The thing with Ghost game is that sometimes it's properly taking the abilities and descriptions of Digimon and pushing them to their logical limits, so it could be really good here.
Oh yeah, like that is true. We were saying that last week, where they're usually good at taking the description of the Digimon from the encyclopedia and working the plot around that. So, so Betsumon can't fight at all. No, that's like that. He's just his attacks are bad comedy, which are meant to confound you in confusion, so he can run away more than they are to fight you off. So yeah. Yeah, so his comedy is based on manzai, which is a traditional style of comedy in Japanese culture, comparable to double act or stand-up comedy. So yeah. Yeah, but even just looking at like his previous costumes. Yeah. Like there he is.
I see that bulge one more
like
time.
there he is as Dark Knightmon. Yeah. So I like there he is as Monotamon. So like unless like there he is as Shoutmon King. So unless like this is what we're looking at in terms like just this but Gamamon.
Yeah, but he's still gonna be really tall.
He's still gonna be really tall.
Gamamon is like this size.
Yeah. Just for the sake of the chat, I'll just load this image in.
You're not a Betsumon, are you?
No. So that's Betsumon dressed up as Shoutmon King. So I presume we're just going to get something to this effect, but as a Gamamon suit. I feel bad for anyone who gets partnered with Betsumon. Like, how is he going to save you? By confusing the enemy with dad jokes.
Oh, imagine the original kids and one of them had him. Wouldn't you just want to leave the group and not be chosen anymore?
Plotmon Shinka! Betsumon! Wait, what?
No.
Yeah, he'll confound the enemy with dad jokes. That's how he'll do it. Betsumon wants to be the best Digimon. Yeah. So I imagine it's just going to be like this, but a Gamamon suit.
Actually, he needs to team up with that seamstress fashion mom.
Oh yeah.
Whatever she was. Better costumes.
Maybe, yeah. So yeah, that is the note on which we'll no, do you know what? I can't end
on that.
I can't end on this. So we'll jump over to our Reiko segment.
Yes.
just to wash the image of Betsumon out of people's heads.
Yeah. Just close all of his files, please.
Yeah. So
don't want to accidentally see that bullet when we're closing everything down.
No, I get you. So last week we showed off the Digitamon drawing that Reiko did. This week, or not,
the window capture.
The window capture.
No.
Window capture says no. Splashmon has that much power, huh?
Oh, you know what it is? You gotta go back to capture method, automatic.
There we go. So that's some really good Splashmon art. Give us a Venusmon pick to forget about that horror. You know what? Yeah, I'll get you the alternate art Venusmon from the new booster pack. Just to be extra nice to everyone. Well, that's Mervamon. Minervamon. Regular Mervamon hasn't come to the card game yet. That's the regular art, and there's the alternate art. So
it's on screen right now.
Oh yeah, it is.
There you go.
There you go. Says Betsumon, my eyes!
There's a second Splashmon pick with
the text on it. Yeah, don't worry, I'll get into that. So, really cool Splashmon there. I love it.
Yeah, I like the effect on his
the
hand.
water. Yeah, the water
Yeah.
effect is really good. I do like his arm becoming one with the water. I think that's really cool. And then there's the one, your fear makes me shine, and it's really good.
He's all sparkly.
He is. He's all sparkly, and it really fits with the tone of the episode. So, well done again.
The dark in the back of it, and
I would show one of my Digi-ladies to help you forget that horror, but I can't do that in the YouTube chat. That's what Discord is for. You join our Discord.
we'll pop that in there.
I think I have it here.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Invite. So for anyone that hasn't joined the Discord yet, to forget about awful Betsumon, let me just drop it in the chat here. Wait, if Hero makes Gamamon evolve, wouldn't that prove he's the real one? But then again, wouldn't Betsumon just change costumes? Oh, that'd be so funny.
That would be
like
hilarious.
if they do the
if he's,
evolution,
like doing a speed change, like Superman in a phone booth kind of thing.
Yeah, like if they play the evolution scene, like if they play it completely straight and you get the animation, the dun da da, and you just see Betsumon spinning around, and then hold on, and then comes back in the Battle Gamamon costume.
Which is repurposed from that Shoutmon one.
Yeah. Continuity. But imagine.
It's probably not going to be as funny as we're making it out to be, but it's still going to be hilarious. I think.
Yeah, though, like if they really do an evolution scene and they play it straight, I'll give it a 5. I'll say that now.
Yeah.
I will say that right now, regardless of the episode's overall quality. If they play an evolution straight and have Betsu Gamamon evolve into Betsu Betel or Betsu Kaus or Visen, I'll give the episode a 5. Just because it will have deserved it at that point. Betsumon Shinka! Yeah, I'll give it a 5 if that happens, because it'll have more than earned it at that point.
It'll be funny if it does get a 5 from us either way. Like, if it's just that damn funny.
Yeah.
And, where do you fit that in?
I guess we'll see when we get there in a couple of weeks.
Be interesting.
Yeah. But on that note, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is 1 a.m, so we are going to bounce. Thank you all so much for joining in. I hope you've all had fun. Thank you for joining us tonight and making our Sunday even that bit more enjoyable. So thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Next week, we are going to be back with episode 30 of Digimon Ghost Game, Bad Influence, or
Bad Friend.
What an awful title.
Yeah, Bad Influence makes so much more sense.
Given the context of the synopsis, yeah, Bad Influence makes so much more sense. But I hope it's going to be
what
a really...
we can do to your haters.
Yeah. Yeah, Bad Influencer. Oh, it would have been... Yeah, well, that would have been fun, especially because Rory being a social media influencer.
Yeah.
That could have been really fun and something to play with. But it's all good. It looks
No, Reiko. Sorry.
Oh?
Reiko said Betsumon watches you when you sleep.
Reiko, why? Why would you put that energy into the world? Why would you do that?
Now I'm gonna have nightmares about him and Mr. Mime.
Oh no. Oh, there's the worst. Oh, could you imagine them doing a stand-up routine together?
Oh God.
Oh no, I don't need that in my life. Right, we're done. Thank you again, everyone. I hope you had fun, and we will see you back here next week with Bad Influence. Because I'm Reiko's the bad influence. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on when or where you've been watching this from. I've been AJ. This has been Meg. This has been Wormmon, and we will see you next week. Adios, and take care.
Huh? He's got pants now.
You weren't supposed to.